Bitwit's coverage of Computex 2019 is brought to you by Fantex, Cooler Master, Gigabyte, Enermax, Team Group, NZXT, and Corsair. To learn more about our sponsors, click on the links below.
So this is the tried and true Straight Power 11 from Be Quiet, and it's 80 plus gold certified. This is not a new power supply. This is a very, very well known and very respected unit. However, people want more. People want, they always want more. Insatiable wants and needs. So Be Quiet heard the call, they heard the cries, and delivered a Straight Power 11 80 plus platinum. So pretty much the exact same specs. All same technical specs on the sheet of paper, still fully modular, but just 80 plus gold certified. You even have the same exterior look because, let's face it, these units are absolutely gorgeous. Why change them? Just bump up the power efficiency significantly, slap a $15 price premium on it, and call it a day. Here we have a brand new case from Be Quiet. This is the Peerbase 500, so that's just one step below the Peerbase 600, but it's got a completely reinvented internal design. The chassis is completely new from the ground up. We'll talk about that in just a moment, but you can see from the outside here we have sort of a closed off front panel apart from the pretty nice wide ventilation on the sides here. It's on either side, and there's actually dust filters, little dust filter strips that are just underneath here. All you have to do is remove the front panel, pop those off. You can even pop them in the dishwasher to get them extra clean. We also have a very nice little SSD mounting solution here. You can actually mount two SSDs or two 2.5-inch drives right here, and then you actually route them behind this little Be Quiet plate for very seamless cable routing. Actually pretty handy. Power supply shroud looking pretty good. Lots of ventilation at the top, which is great in case you need to mount your your power supply fan upwards for whatever reason. We also have support for 360mm radiators at the front of the case, but included you actually get two 140mm Pure Wings 2 fans, one at the front, one at the back. Actually fairly premium fans that are included with a relatively budget entry-level case that's just starting at I believe $79 US. That's $79 US if you go for the isolated side panel there, but if you want a side panel window, that's going to cost you $10 additional. There's also a $5 premium if you want the gray version, which looks very nice. I don't know if this is the final color or not, but looks very sexy. Going back to the black one here, we have a removable top mesh filter, so you could actually optimize this for silence or airflow. They got the mesh on this one. They have a more closed off one right here. Very easy to remove and replace, all magnetic. We actually have mounting points for 240mm radiators up top, which is very handy. You can see there's also plenty of space for cable routing to make things extra tidy. This is an SSD tray, so why don't we go about the back side here. Two more mounts for 2.5-inch drives. This is just sort of a back side. This is where your SSD cables would come through if you were mounting them on the opposite side of that plate. Very nice power supply shroud with tons of room. This is a two drive cage, so you can actually do 2.5-inch or two 3.5-inch drives. It actually lets you slide it over towards the power supply slightly if you wanted to fit a 360mm radiator with a couple fans, or I guess a few fans there. That would be very easy to do in a case like this. Several tie-down points, nice Velcro straps all included, and seemingly very good build quality for the price. Front I/O includes power, headphone, and mic, and two USB 3.0. No frills here. Obviously, USB Type-C would have been kind of expensive for a case at this price point, so they've omitted it, which, again, for the price, I don't think is a huge deal. But wait, there's more. Perhaps my favorite iteration of this case is the white version. This is cool. I mean, I think with a lot of Be Quiet cases, we've typically seen the white versions of cases come well after the initial launch. But here, I think we're actually going to get a white case right from the get-go of the Peerbase 500, which I think looks the best out of all three, if I'm being honest. It could just be that everyone's fingerprints is on all these products, but I love the contrast here, how they've kept the ventilation on the sides black. It looks very nice indeed. Look forward to these cases coming sometime in September of this year.